Okay, I'm not sure what happened, but I'm going to start this again. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you're watching this, know that I appreciate you. And I'm starting there because I don't know how much was actually recorded. So, today's been an amazing day. It's been a great day. And not because there's any one thing in particular that happened to make it amazing, other than the fact that I woke up this morning. That's why it's an amazing day to me. The angle is a little bit different, if you notice, because I purchased this afternoon while on my lunch break a new phone mount for the car. Yay! I still have the other one, but I purchased this one just to see how well it worked, and it didn't cost me that much. And I could have gone and gotten another vent one, but I chose not to because it's hot as Hades right now, and I don't need anything blocking the air as it exits the vent. But the downfall to that is that my phone may get overheated because it's sitting in the window, and I don't really need my phone to get overheated. I mean, why is it taking me so long to go to this park, even though I'm not? I mean, I'm staying here for 2 minutes to go check my mailbox. It may get overheated because it's sitting in the sun, and the plus side to having it on the vent holder is that when the air comes out, it cools the phone down. So we'll see how this works. We'll see. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot going on today. I went to work. Went to lunch and got a huge salad. And I left it at work because I'm going to have it for lunch tomorrow too. But I got a huge salad for like $6 at this place called Super Salad. And you can either dine in or take out. So, and the great thing about it, if you don't have a Super Salad in your area, the awesome thing about Super Salad is you make your own salad. And there's a flat rate fee. It's not by the weight. There's a flat rate fee that they charge you, and you pile on as much as you want and get your bread and all of that too. So I had a huge salad for like $6. And when I say huge, I mean I had spinach, and they have this berry salad mix with I forget what lettuce it is. It's not romaine. I think it's iceberg. No? It could be iceberg. But anyway, so that plus all of my toppings. My garbanzo beans, my banana peppers, my boiled eggs, my craisins, and sunflower seeds, and green bell peppers, and mushrooms. Because what I really wanted, if you remember yesterday, I talked about trying to get a chicken sandwich, and I wasn't successful. So I was going to try to get a chicken salad today, but Super Salad doesn't really serve meat. I mean, hence the name Super Salad. Instead of it being soup or salad, it's Super, SOUPER salad. But anyway, hence that name. There's really no meat there. So I couldn't get chicken there, but I knew that if I put the mushrooms and the garbanzo beans on it, I would have the heartiness of meat. So those would be my proteins. And it's really good. It was so much I couldn't even eat it all. I mean, I barely made a dent in it. And then I went to TJ Maxx, and went looking for this phone mount went looking for a phone mount and came across this one. But I also picked up a couple of things for my husband for Father's Day, and I also bought some avocado chips. One of the things that I love about stores like TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshalls, I mean, they're all under one parent company, but what I love about them is that they have those snacks, and they have them near the counter, near the register. And those are snacks that you would not typically see in other stores, like your Albertsons or your Jewels or your Kroger's or even your Aldi's. Aldi's has something a little bit different too, but these particular snacks that I see in the stores like TJ Maxx and Marshalls, I like them because they give you a wider variety, or just something different than what you're used to eating when it comes to snacks. And they have these avocado chips that I absolutely love. I like avocado anyway, but it was avocado and sea salt, and there's nothing in them that I'm allergic to. So I pick those up whenever I can. And they're like $3. It's a nice size bag. They're like $3, and they're really good. So I had some of those. I did not buy anything to drink. I am trying to stick with my water Monday through Friday. But if I don't, I'm not going to punish myself. That's for sure. So, but yeah. So that was my day. I did have someone at work try to reprimand me for something, and it did get under my skin a little bit. I won't lie. It got under my skin a little bit, to the point where I could not really respond to the person because I was in my feelings about it. And I don't mind correction. I really don't. I don't mind correction. I don't mind constructive criticism. If it's going to benefit me, then correct me, or give me some constructive criticism. I don't mind these things at all. However, your tone says a lot, so I don't want you to be condescending. And just yesterday I was talking about speaking to people, or speaking in a way about people that's not hurtful, because that was my scripture for the day, and I don't even remember what today's scripture is. But whatever the case, that's one of the things that I mentioned yesterday. So today it hit home because this person, what they typed out to me. And here's the other thing that we have to be mindful of, that the way that we intend it, specifically when we type it, is the way that it's received. And the way that this person typed this thing out to me came across as very condescending. And I wasn't the only one that noticed it. My direct supervisor noticed it too, because this person not only CC'd my direct supervisor, but also my boss and 2 other people. Basically the higher ups. So, and I don't even have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with you CCing people, because I will do it too if I need to. However, I do have a problem with the fact that you were condescending in the way that you wrote that. And it may not have been that person's intent, but that is exactly the way that it read to me. That's exactly the way it read to my direct supervisor. And I even said to my direct supervisor, I can't comment on this now, because I have to be able to measure my words so that I don't come back the way that I feel right now. But I'll deal with it later. And she said, you know what, I totally understand, because I can't comment on it right now either. I will address it later myself, because what it sounds like is as if this person believes that they have more authority than they do. So she didn't appreciate it either. And when I left to go to lunch, and by the time I came back, she says, by the way, I did talk to so-and-so about this and let them know. And it wasn't the young lady that wrote the email that she talked to. It was the office manager. I can't even, no, she's not the office manager. She's the more senior EA in that particular office. And she has more authority than the person that emailed me. So what my direct supervisor did was speak directly to the more senior EA and express to her that the other person was out of line for emailing me, not necessarily emailing me, but being so condescending about the topic. And then in addition to that, copying all of those other people. It wasn't necessary. So you have to be mindful of what you say, how you say it, and your intent behind it. You have to be mindful of how you type things out, because the way that you intended it may not be the way that someone else receives it. And that's the same thing with verbally saying it. The rule applies, be mindful of that, because it could cause conflict later on. And this person overall is a nice person, but yeah, the way that she wrote out that email was really very condescending. Brought up things that really weren't even necessary for her to bring up. And then repeated some things that did not need to be repeated. And then the way it was typed out was just really very condescending. It was almost like she was wagging her finger at me via email. And I just didn't appreciate that. So, but instead of me, like I said, I could not say anything to that. I could not reply to that person because it did irritate me. And I knew if I had said anything, if I replied to that person right then and there in that irritated feeling, it would not have been good. I would have come across as defensive. And that's not what I wanted. So I said that again to my supervisor, and she said, "You're absolutely right." But she also said that she couldn't reply to it right then and there because it irritated her. But I am grateful that she did handle it, and she handled it the way that it should have been handled. So I am appreciative of that. But yeah, so for someone who had absolutely nothing to say when I first hit that button record, I just went into 12 minutes. So yeah, I'm working really hard to get these videos up, but it's been very difficult lately. The time that I thought that I would have while I was home on medical leave, I did not really have. And it's hard to do it after work because the program it's not the program, it's my laptop. My laptop is extremely old and I need to upgrade. It's just that I can't right now. So it takes a very long time for my editing software to do what I needed it to do. And so it's hard to do it after work because it takes so much time. And then it's not necessarily even harder to do on the weekends, but it's not the easiest to do on the weekends either, because the weekends we try to figure out, our errands and all that kind of stuff. And I used to stay up late, and I don't think it's just because of my age. I think it's my maturity. I used to stay up late for hours, like midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, working on stuff. And as I've gotten older and more mature, I've decided that it's not beneficial to me to do it that way. What am I gaining by doing it that way? Am I getting the work done but losing sleep, therefore losing, the recharge that I need when we do sleep? What is the benefit to me staying up at all hours? In my younger days, I did it because I thought it was beneficial. I thought that I could get the work done. I'd go to work, come home, take care of the kids, take care of the husband when I had one before. And even with the new husband, staying up hours and taking care of him, work, kids, husband, and then staying up hours and trying to get other things done. And in the end, it wasn't beneficial. as beneficial as I thought that it would be. So it wasn't as beneficial as I thought it would be. So I've just decided that it's not something that I'm going to do. So yeah, I'm trying to get them out. I've got stuff back from March that I need to get out, like a video that I've been working. It took 2 hours for this video to export, and then it did not save correctly, so I have to start the process all over again. And this is just what I've been dealing with. You know, it takes forever for it to export, and then it doesn't want to save properly, and then I have to start the process all over again. And this is with every single video. Now, there are some that I have done, I've just uploaded from my phone, but those are more recent ones because I did, they're just easier to upload from my phone. But, you know, I don't like to put a lot of stuff, I don't like to hold a lot of stuff on my phone. So, yeah, I'm trying to get the videos up, and I will do that as soon as I'm able, because there are quite a few, not just from March, but as I said before, I have stuff from a couple of years ago that are bad quality, and I have to break, they're bad quality and they're long, so I have to break them up. But they're bad quality because I was recording on my tablet, which wasn't the best quality tablet to purchase, but I was just excited to get one. But they're also very long because at that time in my life, I had a whole lot going on, and a lot was being downloaded into me for me to spit out. So, yeah. But anyway, with that, I'm sitting here. I need to go check the mail and get myself in the house because I'm tired now. Peace and blessings. Remember to walk in your purpose and know that I appreciate you.